Welcome to the madness!
Hey, how's it going? Danae's Steffi and welcome to another episode of Pathfinder Kingmaker. Right, okay, so in the last episode we came back to Vanhold and we've had a little bit of conflict between Megavan and Cephal. Apparently Megavan wants to rule his land with virtue and benevolency, where Cephal wants to be a little tricksy behind closed doors. Cephal was talking about maybe putting an alliance with the main character of the main folder, which is us, in the Strike Hills, you know, with Defner, for example, about forming a fake alliance and then backstabbing her. So, yeah. So as me playing the character, that really did piss me off a little bit, but yeah, so we got a couple of things. So apparently us as well, we do have some kind of a insurgent, some kind of a person trying to rile up a rebellion or something. So it's our job to go and sniff things out. So regarding our next couple of things, we have to go look into William Gunderson, Baron Vanquish to learn what's going on in the head of his chronicler. His general was tasked with finding this worthy young man in Vanhold and talking to him. And of course we have of cows and other matters of political importance. Vanhold crackles in the flames of riot. Well, almost. A single troublemaker from Galt is inciting the people, and the history tells us that Galton citizens can make a revolution out of anything. It's time for the general to begin his investigation. So, we need to go talk to the tavern keeper, who was first informed us about the brewing riot. The Garden investigator is hiding somewhere in the area, but how can she be rooted out? The embers of revolt must be trampled down before they rise in a blaze, and the evidence would be as most useful. So, yep, so without further ado, let's carry on with, I think, is the second act, or the second chapter of this DLC. But I'll tell you something, I am enjoying this DLC up to now. It's very, very, very nice. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing well today. I hope everyone's doing fine. Let's get back, relax, and let's play some Kingmaker, right? So, we need to go talk to the tavern, which I believe is down here, right? Yeah, we could talk to other things. Now, we do have to look into Williamson as well. Oh, actually, while we're here, let's sell some stuff, shall we? Oh, I'm looking into a troublemaker who's been stirring the people to riot. Have you seen her?
I saw her. Yes, I did. She picks my pockets clean. It's alright.
A pocket's not a belly. If they can cut it, we can stitch it up and fill it again. But the things she stole won't be good for her, no they won't. She's invited trouble upon herself, silly girl. Wow, so she's a pickpocket, huh? Interesting. Alright. Let's see what we can get. Let's see what magic items we can get. Oh, apparently we already found her. Huh. Alright. But we can still have a look at things, I guess. Right, so we're just going to sell the usual stuff. Start with weapons first, because all this is junk. We'll keep the magic weapons in case we want to give anything to anybody else. But right now we're just going to sell our equipment. Try and make a bit of gold, a bit of money. Like so. Got a bunch of armor we could sell as well. We don't need to worry about any of this armor because I don't think we'll be having any more party members. I think we're just going to be sticking with the 6. We could part with some of the rubbish trinkets. Potions I do want. And we got 11 diamond dust for magic if need be. And of course we've got all these knick-knack paddywhacks, which we could probably just sell really. Keep the bag of them, let's sell everything else. But the rations will keep. Alright, I'll probably do. Okay, right, so is there any like magic, so is there any items we want? That's a good question. We do have Rings Protection 2. That could be pretty good for a frontline if we want. Ring Protection 1, Sapphire Ring, Cloak Resistance. Cloaks would be pretty nice. Less empowered Meta Magic Rod. Rods are the free spells that cast per day. Empowered, as of the Empower Spell Feat. Lesser empowered Meta Magic. I'm not gonna lie, that would be very nice for Cephal, methinks, to empower his spells. Maximize spell. All variable numerical effects of a spell modified by its feat are maximized. Saving throws and mob rolls are not affected. And we have Quicken. Quicken could work. Charge free, cast level 0, but that's 35,000. Okay, right. Well, I don't think we're going to get 35,000 gold anytime soon. Quicken spell would be amazing. I need to get some potions of inflict wounds. Looks like we don't have. Got some scrolls we could use, like Dimension Door Scroll of Haste. Relatively cheap though. We've got some wands. Wands of Acid Arrow, Wand of Aid, Blindness, False Life, Fox Cunning, Wand of Haste could be pretty useful. Difficulty class 14, charge 17. Wand of Heroism, Wand of Lead Blaze, Magic Missile, Wand of Shield. We got Wand of Controlled Fireball, but yeah, it's a little pricey. The Wand of Acid Arrow? No. What about the Wand of Haste? It's 3,000. You could take that. And not to mention, nobody's using Haste, and Haste is pretty nice. Difficulty class 14. Sure, we'll buy one of those. Scroll of Haste we could probably take. No, we got the Wand of Haste because we're not going to be using it. Scroll of Enemy Dead we could probably use. Let's grab 2 of those. Fifth Step. No, I'm pushing a Blur. Aid. I'm looking for Inflict Wounds because I can use that to heal Kingsley. Right, well, there's not like anything's there, so we'll leave that be. We've got a couple of things there. Nice. Right, let's go talk to... Let's go talk to the... Kajurdi. So how are we doing? The Barony of Runes yet? We're looking to have a resourceful person on the UN side. Of course you are. Without me, you'll all be paupers. But why are you sucking up to me? You're the beer in my stock? I'm not pouring any today. You're after the beer in my stock? I'm not pouring any today. Don't get your hops up. You're as cheerful as ever. What's there to be cheery about? Of course, a barony is a profitable venture, but do you have any idea what it's like to be a treasurer? The quartermaster's job was a thorn in my butt, but this was more like a wyvern's claw or a whole wyvern. Yep. We need a priest. Why does Father Creation still tinker with his fools? Mark my word, someday his patience will end, and all of us will be finished. Fine, you can buy any scroll you need from me, I'll read it. Just imagine, I'm gonna run after you outside the city. When you go off to the march, you best take a cleric with you. Well, we kind of do to some degree. Okay, I need some equipment. Let's take your pick. Right, let's see what we can get. Okay, so we do have a Bastard Sword +1, which I think... Yep, I think we already do have one, don't we? Wait a minute. Oh, share stash, alright. We got one already. Do we have any special weapons we could probably take? Might just be a bit easier if we just do it by tabs, Steffi. Let's have a look. Masterwork. Nope. Vengeance of the Meek. It's a sling staff. Allows you to add your strength bonus to damage. Okay. +2. Beam weapon excels at certain foes. Against a designated foe, the weapon's enhanced bonus is +2. Deals an extra 2d6 poison damage versus giants. Very useful against the Hell Giants. Should have thought about that actually. That could have been very useful. Okay. Anything in terms of weapons? Okay, we've got heavy shield +1, but nobody's using shields. Full plate +1 would be pretty nice for. Do we have a full plate +1? No, we don't. I think that is a banded mail +1. Yeah, banded mail +1. So we could get the full plate +1 now that we got a bit more money. Because we're looking at... We're literally looking at 2 more AC there, which could work. Is it worth to get 2 more AC? So I'm thinking. Kingsley has... Scale mail. Do we have a better medium armor we could choose? Yeah, see, we got breastplate +1. Yeah, that's better in my opinion. We could equip that. We got breastplate +1 as well. You don't need equipment. You don't need... You've got studded leather +1, which is probably the best one unless we go for a chain shirt +1. Not worth it in my opinion. Not worth it. But maybe getting the full plate +1? Yeah, we'll do that as well then. Okay, now it's going to leave us with 2,000 gold. Perfect. Right, to which we go to here. Kingsley, you throw on this. Suffexus, you this. There we go, looking like a proper frontline fighter, love it. One person. I need some equipment, should we got? Sell these. Okay, so we got some other things we can have a look at as well. Could probably look at some belts actually. The Hearts of Era. Creature stage might take 2d6 points damage must succeed. Ooh, it's not too bad, that's pretty good. Ring protections, yeah, we got enough, fine. That's a reach meta magic. Make up to 3 spells they cast per day, reach through using the reach spell feat. It's not too bad. Scroll cure light wounds, critical wounds, serious wounds. Probably grab a few of these cure light wounds. I mean, you never know, right? 5 for 100. Actually, can we grab some more then? No, not critical. Cure light. You never know. 13 for 300 gold. I'll take it. Right, get him. Thanks, everything. Right, now, apparently our troublemaker has been found. Alright, still have to talk to the... We still have to talk to the innkeeper, alright? Okay, aha. Zombie jester? Huh? What's a zombie jester? Zombie jester. The bard stands before you, looking rather bizarre. He clearly inherited his waistcoat, which was once expensive, but is now worn and tattered. Covered in motley patches and embroidered with skulls, the musician's face is covered with white powder. His eyes and cheekbones are scented with black. So long as my songs is not getting old, I'll sing of the fool, humble but bold. You there, General, a coin for the minstrel. Here's 5. Here you are. Thank you, ya Idus. I swear I'll spend it all in here, and it's enough to last a year. Alright, who are you? A miraculous rascal of no such fame, the zombie jester is my name. What are you singing about? Of horrors and miracles, or demons and the dead. I'll sing you to sleep, and you'll wet your bed. Here in the Stoner Lands, there are horrors everywhere. Enough for a new song every day. I've been to the Shrike Hills and returned with a dozen new songs. Songs of the insane stag lord, of the evil fae pranks and trollish feats, werewolves and late dragons and spider dances. And now I'm here to write one about a cyclops. Now I'm writing a new song. It's about an inward to these travellers, a fed meat cart from yesterday's travellers, haha. By the way, it's not just a tale, it's truth. I've been there, tasted the human meat pies myself and barely escaped with my skin. Alright, you don't look like a zombie. For now, it seems I'm still alive, but Caden only knows what will happen tomorrow. I was given this name for my songs. Other bards sing of heroes and romance, flowers and other such rot. My songs are... The bard strikes a low and dissonant chord on his lute. Far more interesting. Where do you find an inn like this? At Blackstone's Ford. If you don't believe me, go there yourself. And look what they have in their pots. Lovely. Alright, have to go. Yeah. Good riddance. Don't let the skeleton cyclop bite your heels. Lovely. Speaking of which, let's go speak to Willis. Dressed in clean clothes, shiny boots, and a full accessory, Willis Gunderson looks even more jovial than he did when you first meet him on the road. Ah, there you are, my lord. What a pleasure it is to see you again. Okay, tell me about yourself. Oh, I'm quite a boring person, believe me. Willis's tone makes it clear that he's joking. Boredom has led me to learn a dozen ancient languages, decipher a trove of ancient manuscripts and chronicles, and riddle out the locations they mention and the relics hidden there. In between these rather boring tasks, I've written a few brilliant novels and a dozen poems. Indeed, I have to flee to this backwater for my admirers and fans. I do hope no one here knows the name of Willis Gunderson, or I shall have to flee again. Fame, I'm afraid, is the most boring thing in the world. Do you know, I can kind of see and agree with that a little bit. Kind of depends, really. Depends on what you're famous for, huh? Willis looks at you, askance, evaluating the impression that his speech has made on you. Finally turns a little morose. Truth be told, my books are not very popular, and the money I received for the relics was hardly enough to replenish my wardrobe. But it's all well. The grand expedition to the tours of Levenis was surely led me to a marvellous finale. And I've already found something special here. It gives you a charming smile, Jesus. So what brings a scientist traveller and a researcher of antiquities to our savage lands? I was led here by some information I discovered while translating the writings on the ancient stone panel. Willis' eyes burned with excitement. It was a heavy, granular slab the size of a door, but a mere pocket notebook was the ones who made the marks on it. Ancient Cyclopses. It was they who wrote the inscriptions on the slab. Ancient Cyclopses, unlike today's poor savages, were darkly clever. They maintained their brilliant civilization through dreadful magic. And what was written on the slab? Nothing terribly significant. It describes Cyclops settlements across the tours of Levenis, and mentioned that incredible magic treasures have been stored here in the past. But that was thousands of years ago. There's a scarce chance that anyone remains today. Even that bracelet I found was hardly anything more than a valuable knickknack. But even if I don't find any real artifacts, I will continue my search in the name of science. I see. I'll be happy to tell you whatever you like. Okay, so you're going to write a book about us? Oh, we're well beyond that. I've already started. Your Cyclops from the Varling host already gave me all the background I need to flesh out the first few chapters. I'm still thinking of a title, but the chapter about your encounter with centaurs near the city of Hollow Eyes will be called Ripples on the Water. Poetic, relevant to the location, they even foreshadows mysterious events to come. Interesting. I heard that Jubilos Narthropol was visiting your western neighbours. I don't know anyone who still attends his lectures or reads his articles. The obnoxious gnome can never manage to do without making sarcastic jokes at the expense of his own audience. But never mind. How unfair would it be if a well-known publicist showed interest in one newborn barony, while leaving its neighbour, our sweet and slightly wild Varnhold, out in the cold? Do you see how lucky that you are that Willis Gunnarsson himself have paid Varnhold a visit? And what kind of character will I be in your book? There we go. The main character will have to be Baron Vaughn, of course, but you, my dear, will be the hero's charming assistant, who the audience will love most of all. I expect the book's countless admirers will compose 1,000 sequels entirely devoted to you. And of course, in these approxiva, your striking view will strangely resemble none other than the author himself. Such the nature of love in the public eye. Alright, well, don't you have any other questions? Okay. Bliss, how about we discover antiquities and relics in a more private settlement setting? A quiet rooms up. Oh my god, what are we doing here? You know, General, scientific discoveries are my weakness. You probably meant a conversation about antiquities or a conversation about antiquities? The young man's cheeks slightly blush. Are we seriously doing this? Are we seriously about to go sword fighting, if you know what I mean? Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Okay, move closer. A conversation about antiquities, of course. About the amazing feeling you get when you tear off the cover of secrecy. I can't fucking read this. Right, fuck it. All in the sense of content. Move closer. A conversation about antiquities, of course. About the amazing feeling you get when you tear off the cover of secrecy. Penetrate its depths. Entirely chase that cherished goal and finally grasp it. Can anything be more exciting? Willis arches his brow. Now I'm most curious as to the scientific approach you prefer. Something intricate, perhaps with lengthy preparation and a wide range of methods. Or does a straightforward approach suit you better? You'll have a chance to learn all about my methods. Wait for me upstairs and take a bottle of wine with you. Yes, my general. let's carry on with the day, shall we? Sir Gunnison, General, I have some questions for you. There we go. I can't understand the broken bed and a crushed candelabra, but what danger save me have you done to the window shutters? You see, my dear hostess, scientific disputes have become rather heated. I'll say, if you decide you'll have another of your disputes, please warn me in advance. I'll hire a carpenter and a roof to fix the furniture and the holes in the ceiling. Well, unfortunately, we're not done with the conversation yet. My general. Willis takes a mocking bow. Do you think our sweet hostess forgave us for the shutters and candelabra? Have you seen that Galtrian troublemaker, the one who started the uprising in the city? Indeed I have. I was just telling my friends here about the touching sign of friendship and affection that Baron Vaughn showed to me. When these troublemakers came in with their silly talk, I had to spend a few minutes explaining to the lady how ridiculous their messages are, and how disgusting it is how she oppresses them. And I told her, so when the troublemaker ran out of the tavern, she's not going to risk crossing paths with me again. I suppose she's on her way back to Galt. Wells toys with a strand of his hair and smiles cheekily. Thank you for the conversation. I have to go. I'm always glad to talk to you. Oh, God. Hey, let me tell you something, right? To each their own, right? To each their own. Alright, let's go talk. General, welcome. What we have? How'd you live in Vanhold? We used to live in Galt, huh? And then one day we didn't. They confiscated it for the needs of the revolution. I suppose we should be grateful to let us go alive. They might have finished off as oppressors and exploiters. Luckily, they were too busy enacting revolutionary justice in our wine cellar, and we managed to sneak away. The scumbags took everything we had, except our common sense. Well, we broke our backs for a few years to scrounge up enough to open up a new venue. We heard about this new barony, the new town, so we came here. It's quite a gold mine. The town is growing. There's more and more people, and all of them need to eat and drink. If Destin wills it, we'll be rich. I had a report from a troublemaker from Galt was seen here. Yes, that scumbag. We seen a lot like her. She wandered in here, talking about tyranny and justice. But really, she was just looking for something to steal. She came in here with a small group. I think they were from a farm that's near the town. I sat here for a long time, saying things that made her sick to hear. First they were talking about Ignash the sorcerer, saying he was a bloodsucker, tricking the simple people. Then they talked how to get into the armory to get some weapons. They decided they couldn't manage it, too many guards. But they remembered there would be pitchforks and scythes in the barn. In the end, they started talking to people, trying to stir them up for a riot. But nobody would listen. I showed them the door and sent word to the treasurer right away. I don't know where they went. I think they said something about fishermen on the river. Do something with her, Desna's sake. Kick her so hard she rolls back to Galt. Otherwise she'll wind up some fools and they'll burn down the whole town. We'll talk to the people, but you best go find out where she is and what she's doing. Then you have to go. Come back anytime. We'll save you a bottle of something worthy of a general. Cool. Right, well. Place about fishermen, huh? Interesting. Okay then, so where do we go from here then? Special desk show. The Baron must decide where such tall tales are paid any heed. Report to Baron Van. Okay, something to think about. Okay, so the fisherman on the river might know something about troublemaker. The rice is supposed to arm themselves from the big granary. It's supposed to be investigated. Okay, let's head up to here then, because this is where the barns are. Let's have a look. We will win. Oh, hello. Down with the tyrant. Ooh, hello. The writers supposed to learn themselves near the granary. Right, so is the granary up here? Or is it down there? I'll have a little look around, see what's happening. Up the revolution! Up the revolution. Right, so the granary must be down here then. Guess so. Ooh, there's something written there. Oh, it's things at the row. Okay. Pardon me, I thought it was something that... Ignatia. I thought it was something that some people in the walls were talking about. Do you know, I wonder what it would have been... I wonder what it would have been like to live in medieval times. I bet it must have been cool. Edible moss, bell. Ooh. Guards on the floor. What's happening? The guy's been knocked senseless, but she's alright. Alright, let's go in. They touch pitchforks, scythes, and flails from the barn. Anything can be used for a weapon. Shit. None of the guards leaves if you don't go trouble. Maybe the tavern owners were, but let's give us something. Alright, so we're back to the tavern then, eh? Okay. Here, there, everywhere. Definitely. Yeah, but I mean, like, obviously, it wouldn't be good for a human to, you know, live in those times, obviously, because, you know, had, like, the plague and wars and all that, but, I mean, I guess, like, a peaceful day-to-day, I think it would have been kind of cool. Like, obviously, you would have your fair share of work to do and stuff, but, I don't know. Hopefully some people know what I'm on about. Looked around, but haven't found the troublemaker yet. Do you have any news? She repeated the tavern again, but people are saying... You hear voices and the clanking of iron from outside. Looks like a mob has gathered near the tavern. You hear the familiar voices of your guards, and another voice ringing out, yelling sharp slogans about tyranny. Sophia turns pale and reaches for the crossbow. She keeps hidden under the counter. Looks like we have to go look. Looks like you won't have to go looking for her after all. Come on, General. Let's get to these scoundrels. Come on, let's fucking do it, man. Face the flames. Ooh, hello. Who are you? The situation is growing heated. Bands guards, the weapons drawn, stand opposed a group of settlers who are yelling revolutionary slogans. You see some of the local fishermen among them. There's a half-orc woman in the front row wearing a bright cape and shaking a weapon. She's obviously not from around here. Down with the tyranny! We must not be treated like cattle. You can't enslave us. Calm down. Now! Noticing you, the guard sighs with relief. Here's Stuart Kingsley, the General of His Grace Vaughn. I'm sure he'll deal with your problems so you don't go home peacefully. What's going on here? I am Leon Tamicho of the Revolutionary Crimson Swans of God. We have freed our own home from tyranny, and I will not stand by as your new feudal lord tramples the freedom of those people under his boots. Kings, barons, earls, ordinary people are like cattle to the nobility. We will not allow this new state to become yet another prison for the people, who groan under the yoke of tyranny. We demand that Mayor Van replenish his power, proclaim these lands as a people's republic, and gather a constitute assembly. Okay, let's have a look. -2 and +1. Ah, fuck. We can't do anything like this. See, we're on our own, so we can't really... Yeah, I guess it's going to have to be our best one. We'll have to get 19 or above. I see you wearing Abdabad's keys. Does the god of civilization approve of such uncivil methods for solving problems? Yeah, failed. They think so. 7. Don't try smooth talking us. What about our things and me is my business. We're coming to talk about our dealings with the Baron. Citizens, don't listen to the tyrant's henchmen. Don't give up. Fight for your rights. Don't you see? So long as a sovereign rules over you, no one will care about your suffering. Your cows, your fields, your homes. All of this is at risk. Until you become your own masters, down with the Baron. The time of the people has come. Yeah, see, we can't do anything. Our bluff's -2, our intimidate's -2. Guard, seize the troublemaker. Don't threaten us, we see worse than you. Settlers draw the weapons ready to defend the leader. You better surrender where you still can, or we'll slaughter the lot of you. The soldiers approach the crowd. They obviously don't want to fight settlers, but they won't display your orders either. Shit. Yeah, failed to check though. The revolutionary grabs a magic wand from her belt. Before you have a chance to react, she casts an invisibility spell and disappears. Yeah, of course she does. The guards lose a battle cry and attack the crowd. The first blood drops into the ground. Carnage is inevitable. Ah, shit. Right, let's do this then. Yeah, that was just crap. Yeah, we got a lot to answer for, don't we? Great. Report the results to Baron Vaughn. Yep. But I'm taking all your clubs as payment. Yeah, I'm taking them all as tax. Well, I'll tell you something, we're gonna get out hiding. Well, there's nothing we can do. My character's built for combat, it's not built for social skills. It's not whatsoever. So, hey ho. Let's go and make a van. So, did you handle those troublemakers? On top of everything else, an uprising is just what we need. Let's do all this later. I heard the owners of a tavern at Blackstone's Ford are murdering their guests, though the source of information was highly unreliable. A passing bar who reeks of alcohol. We declared the monsters out those lands just so scoundrels could settle here. Let's check this bad stories the next time we pass this place. Okay. What can you say of Willius Gunnison? What does your mercenary gut tell you? Gunnison himself doesn't bother me. Can't hurt to have him in the barony. We still don't know how much entertainment here. We don't have that much entertainment here. And that lad is a free circus show for anyone who cares to watch. But that bracelet... You know, I sent scouts to retrace Gunnison's steps, and they couldn't find any sign of him. That's one hell of a location. Hills, mountains, gorges, and 1,000 caves. If he's lied about where he found it, we'll be looking for its true origin for years. I don't like it. Okay. About the quarrel with Cephal, you mentioned some letters that gave you a headache. You mind what I ask what's about? I received a letter with some threats. You do know how letters with threats make me laugh. Maker doesn't laugh, but suddenly articulates each ha, emphasizing his dark mood. As if this whole government headache was enough. Now there's another contender for Bevroy, scheming for their own piece of pie. I wonder why he dislikes the alliance between Van Hold and the Barony of Shrike Hills. Here, read it if you want. Letter with threats. Baron Megavon, I'm writing to you as your ally and well-wisher. The reason for my letter is the lack of foresight in your actions. You're trying so hard to become friends with the ruler of the Shrike Hills Barony. You invite your neighbour to pay you a visit. You even send rich gifts. Have you nothing more to do in your lands? I strongly recommend you stop flirting with this upstart person and turn your gaze to the affairs of the day. You're trying to cross the path with powerful forces that can reach you even in your own castle. You should know your place. With wishes of good health and calm sleep, your friend. With wishes of good health and calm sleep. Okay, so that's either Cephal or that must be the Guardian of the Bloom. We'll see. I'm not certain of the author, but I can make a guess. A few years ago, the mother of this little rat hired us to find him, remember? From the moment we met him, I wanted to tie him to a tree in the forest and leave overnight, just to teach him a lesson. If he wasn't the heir to one of the great houses of Bevroy, I would have done that, just that. Maybe something good would have came of the little rat. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, just checking the time. Here's reports. Handled troublemakers. So, when people died at the hands of us soldiers, and the troublemaker who led them to their death was what's free. What's to stop it from leading another lot of gullible settlers to the slaughter? I'd never expected such a failure from you. Oh, well, sorry. Well, we all make mistakes. The next time she shows up, try not to let her escape. Yes, you're barring us. Something else has come up. We need to discuss the new trainees. Recruitment needs to be... What's that noise? Who's making trouble? Oh, for fuck's sake, what now? Oh, it's Gunnison. Your Grace! Your hour has come. That doesn't sound quite right. I mean, it's your time to shine. To show off a bit, even. Your subjects require your protection. Will you refuse the palatable creatures at heroic feat? What are you talking about? You're the pitiful creature. Now stop fussing and be quiet. I'll explain everything myself. I A woman wearing simple peasant clothes stepped forward, pushing guns inside. That's the woman from earlier, I think. Your Grace, my name is Setvaslava. I'm from the village of Old Stump. We've lived here for a long time and always mind our own business. But since you started to rule here, we've become, as it turns out, your subjects. Well, we've paid our taxes on time and brought you grain and meat, but now woe has come upon us, so it's your turn to prove that you're good for morning collecting taxes. I honour my duties to my subjects. What has happened? Oh, Cephal, fucking hell, let's speak, please. Do you remember, Your Grace, that unfortunate day of our first acquaintance when we met those terrible but in quite a way amazing creatures? Well, why do you keep butting in, you rattlebox? You keep quiet. I'm not dumb, I can talk. So, Your Grace, woe has come upon us. Dead Cyclops is risen from the graves and moving slowly towards our village. If you don't help us, they'll gobble us all up in no time. Just will let him. Well, now any subject gets done for sales as a job for a general, shall do what is myself. Well, yes, you seem nervous. What is it? Gunston smiles at you gratefully, but looks a little pathetic. Thanks, sweetie. I'm just, you know. Sweetie? Cephal, don't ask. Cephal raised an eyebrow. I think I, to a certain extent, may be partially responsible for what's going on. Metaphorically speaking, because I was first to be attacked by the Cyclopses. You know, what if I'm the one who brought him here? Because of the bracelet. Yep, just like Megan Von saying. It's unlikely, I know. Unless they're here to reclaim that bracelet. But calm down. The Cyclopses are our own problem, and we're going to solve it. I will lead a party personally. Stuart Kingsley, choose the best of the Varning host. We'll march at once. The others will remain here, ready for battle in case the Cyclops is coming here too. Zombie Cyclopses. I'll say it's unheard of. But as this young man pointed out, we already met them once. And that means we might meet them again. If we're to protect the barony, we need to find out more about them. I will go with you. We'll try to discover what they come from, where they came from, and what can we do to stop them. Thank you, Grace. There is another problem, though. The woman lowers her voice. These zombie Cyclopses. They have the power to control a person's mind. When the monsters came, some of our people became insane. They began to worship them. We must do something about these lunatics, or they'll kill us all themselves. Thank you for the warning. We'll do whatever it takes to help your village. Stuart Kingsley, Cephal, you ready? What about me? You sit here. If you want to be helpful, keep watch, or go to Kajurdi. She needs help moving some bags. We don't need you fighting Cyclopses. Fine, if you say so. Godston looks at you sadly. Take care. Sweetie. Okay, we march your wants. We're off. Yeah, but everyone needs leveling up, so sure. Actually, can we X out first? Yes, we can. Perfect. Because I'm going to end, before we end the episode, because I'm going to end in a second, I'm going to do some level ups. Because everyone's leveled up, so we might as well. Okay then, right. Kingsley. Right, so we're a Stygian Slayer 3 and we're a two-handed fighter level 3. Let's see. So, Fighter 4. Two-handed 4, we can get another bonus combat feat. At Slayer 4, Stygian Slayer 4, we can get some spells. Do you what? Yeah, let's get some spells, because spells will be very useful. Okay, skill points. Yeah, see, we got nothing in the social stuff. Yep, let's go stealth, I guess. Next. Alright, point blank shot or precise shot. Let's have a look. So we have improved initiative, we have accomplished sneak attacker, blind fight, deceitful, dodge, furious focus, hurtful. That's what I want for Wendia. Mage's Tattoo. Still haven't been able to use Mage's Tattoo. Not really. Multi-attack, no. Two fighting, shield wall, shield focus. No, I'm not using shield. Stealthy. Could probably use stealthy, maybe. Sunder armor, that could be quite useful, but no. Vital strike. That deals no, it's done that. She can make one attack, your highest BAB, it deals additional damage. Roll the weapon's damage attacks twice, add the results together. Sure, say Vital Strike could be quite useful. Spells, we can't because our intelligence is low. I see. So, would it just be better? Well, we could go start a target. No, it's okay. We can go. Yeah, our intelligence is really low, so we're not going to get access to any spells, so that's fine. But we can still get our BAB up and stuff. This is good to me. All right, it's complete. All right, here we go. We could go. Ooh, we could go Scald 6. Actually, that could be useful. That's right, clubs. Or we can go Cleric 2 to get some extra spells. Actually, no. Let's go Scald 6. That works. So we get Song of Strength. Use Raging Song to inspire his allies. May add half the skills level to a strength check or strength based skill check. Not too bad. And down here we get Rage Power. Alright, let's go next. Let's go on to Persuasion. Okay, so we got Feet. Already Masterpieces. You can go triple time, but I think we already have that. We do. Dance 23 steps. No. Actually, yeah, we're gonna go Spell Focus. We're gonna go Spell Focus. And I think we're gonna go Enchantment, I think. I think Enchantment is like Sleep and Fear and stuff. Or is it Necromancy? I think it might be Necromancy, actually. I think about it. Universalist. Yeah, let's go Universalist, that'll do. Right, Rage Power. See, we've got Celestial Token Lesser. Per cast in the case of non-spell healing, she receives number of vision. Okay. Rage Power. Let's have a look. Got Renewed Vigor. Plus, a standard action, the Barbarian heals for 1d12 points of damage. Oh, nice. And this is going to be for everyone. Yep. That's a nice healing right there. We're going for Critical Club, I guess. And for spells, yeah, let me have a look. We have Cause Fear, which is Necromancy. Alright, makes sense. Okay, so we can choose a level 2 spell, which I'm thinking of going Glitter Dust. That could be very useful. I'm blinded, that's what I'm thinking. And what is it? Is it Reflex? Will. Alright. Or we can go Scare for some more. Creature 6 removes this effect, 6 hit dice. Yeah, that's really, really bad though. Actually, you know what? Let's go Glitter Dust. That could be quite useful. Yep. Next. Sweet. Okay, so Vexus. Yep, just going to carry on going Anti-Paladin. Alright, so we get another use of Smite Good. That's fine, because we're not coming across anyone that has Smite that is good or anything like that. Yeah, let's go into Persuasion. Ability Force Cruelty. DC to resist effects of anti-parity cruelty is increased by 2. Ooh, that could be good. We also got Channel Smite. Before you make a melee attack, you can choose to spend 1 use of your channel energy ability as a swift action. Positive, healing dread, you equal to chance bonus energy. If you deal negative onto living. That could be something. Dazzling Display, no. Eldritch Heritage, extra touch of corruption, extra channel. Improved channel. That's +2 for the same throw. No. Nothing there. We could go Vital Strike. That could work for. No, but I like the idea of. I like the idea of cruelty though. Maybe not. Shadow Smite. No. Extra touch of corruption would be pretty nice though. Multi-attack. Use the second penalty to -2 as 3 more natural attacks. No. Persuasive. No. Paired opponents outflank. Would do if we had the same team work feats, but we don't. Let's go Vital Strike. Not too bad. Okay, so we have Cephal. So we're going to go Wizard 6. Timer, we'll get to in a second or two. Okay, sorry about that. Right, 4 points. Yep, let's just go down the ones that he already has. Abilities. Okay, so let me have a look. So we have Greater Spell Conjuration, Arcane Discovery, Alchemic Affinity. When you cast a spell, it appears on both the Wizard and Alchemist you treat. The cast levels +1. Forest Blessing. That's not too bad. Knowledge is power. No. Seafold, Die Hard, Exotic Weapons, Great Fortitude, Iron Will, Lightning Reflexes. Martial Weapons. I could give him a meta magic. That's fine. Quick Draw, Signature, Simple Weapons, Skill Focus. I might go Spell Penetration actually. Actually. Spell Specialization? Well, that could be useful actually. So, we cast a spell with greater than normal power. Treat your caster level as being 2 higher for all level of that spell. Or you can go Spells Penetration for +2 on caster level checks. Now let's go Spell Specialization, and what we're going to go is we're going to go Monster level 3, so I think... Oh, no, not Monster level 3. Touch of Fatigue? Spike Pit? No. Okay, so it's not going to do that. Spell Penetration could work for people that have DRs, maybe? Spell Focus. Do we not have Spell Focus? I thought we did. Conjuration and Necromancy. Sure, I guess we can go Evocation and for Fireball, I guess. That'll work. Gives a +1 to DCs, maybe. Okay, so we can learn level 4 spells. Alright. Acid Pit, Dimension Door, Fleshworm Infestation. Well, we're definitely going to summon Monster 4, that's for sure. Maybe that and summon Medium Elemental. Focus on his Conjuration spells. Because he is a summoner at the end of the day. Sure, sounds good to me. And finally, Megavan himself. Let's go Rogue. Get a sneak attack up. Skills, 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess. Greater Dirty Trick, +2 whenever you use Successful, yes. Agile Maneuvers. You can add your Dex bonus to your BAB and size bonus when using a combat maneuver bonus, say your strength bonus. That could be really good. That could be super good actually. Prime Strike, shake it off. No, I think Greater Dirty Trick's what we want because we get a +2 on... Yeah, we get a +2 when attempting a Dirty Trick. Stacks granted by Dirty Trick, wave users, the penalty lasts for 1d4 rounds +1 for every 5. Yeah, that's what we want. So we can go blind and stun and everything. That's actually better in my opinion. Right, and the final thing we're going to do before I forget, because my ass forgets all the damn time. Where is it? I'm going to put this Wand of Haste onto our wizard. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are done. Our preparations are done. Level ups are done. Not a problem. Okay, so in the next episode, we're going to strike out and see what happens. This should be very good. So yeah, find the Troublemaker. Whispers of the Past, that's where we're going to. And we're heading to Old Stump to defend it against Undead Cyclops. Brilliant. Alright, so my friends, I'm going to end it here. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Links down below. Check them out if you wish. Apart from that, enjoy the rest of your awesome day. And I'll see you next time. Take care.